What's up, Rim? It's Lucas. If you don't know who I am the worship director for our ministry. And a couple days ago, we asked you guys to send in your questions about worship, and we got a bunch of questions, and I'm here to answer those questions today. First question that was asked is, what is worship? So we think about worship, right? We're thinking about, it's the first 30 minutes of church service, so we go up and we sing. There's a worship team that goes on stage and they sing songs, but in reality, that's just an expression of what worship truly is. So true worship is where we place Him in our lives, right? So true worship is living in fear of who God is. So what does that mean, to live in fear of God? Is to live to please the Lord. So we worship God through our lives. We worship God through pleasing Him through our actions, our words, and our lives. So not only is worship singing and praising to Him, but worship is living a lifestyle that is pleasing to the Lord. That is what true worship is. Pleasing, living a life that is completely in awe of the Lord and looking to please Him always. That's what true worship is. Question number 2, do we have to raise our hands in worship? Here's something. I believe that raising your hand in worship is a super powerful thing. When we raise our hands in worship, it's saying, and it's letting God, it's a physical thing to God. It's a physical showing to God, saying that, God, I am in full surrender to you. That, God, I am here for you. And I am surrendering my life to you at this moment. I'm surrendering my life to you, and my cup is open for you to receive, right? We open our cups to God so He can pour out His blessings to us, right? Your question was, do we have to raise our hands in worship? I believe that it is important to raise our hands in worship. I believe that it is something that we show God that we're really present in worship. So I do think that raising your hand is super important in worship. Next question was number 3. Does worship make God happy? Well, duh. Nah, I'm just kidding. Worship, of course, worship makes God happy, right? If it's like something that's pleasing to His ears, right? So when we worship God through our praise, we worship God through our worship, our singing, right? That's music to God's ears. That's blessing Him and praising Him, lifting Him up on a pedestal that is worthy, right? Because He is worthy of our praise. And also when we worship Him through our lives, through our lifestyle, that is pleasing to Him, because we're telling God, I'm gonna live a life that's pleasing unto you. I'm gonna worship you through my lifestyle. I'm gonna worship you through my actions and through my words and through my daily life. That is so important to God, and that is what truly pleases Him. All right, last question. Number 4, is worldly music bad? I know worship is good. What about non-worship music? Should I feel bad about listening to non-worship music? Well, as a musician, as a worship leader, I believe that music is a powerful thing. I believe that music can literally change your mood in that moment, right? So when we listen to music, say you're listening to music in your room, right? When you're playing music that is, okay, catch this, right? For all you simps out there, I know who you are. And God knows who you are. I'm just kidding. When you're listening to music that is talking about being single, being lonely, right? You're inviting that spirit of loneliness. You're inviting that spirit of sadness into wherever you're at, right? So if you're listening to that music in your room, you're inviting that spirit into your room, right? So music is so powerful. Like when we listen to worship music, we are inviting the presence of God into wherever we're at. Because what worship music is it is glorifying God, right? Let me ask you this question. What type of music are you listening to? Are you listening to music that is glorifying drugs, sex, loneliness? What type of music are you listening to? Music is so powerful. So I shouldn't say, for the question it says, is worldly music bad? You know, I listen to some worldly music, I get it, but I do not listen to worldly music as much as I listen to worship music, because I know that worldly music can literally bring me into a mood or bring the spirits that are not so good. I'm always wanting to have the Spirit of God around me. So I think that it's important that we are listening to music that glorifies the right thing. We're listening to music that glorifies God and not things of this world. So Hey guys, good questions. Thank you guys for asking me these questions. These are some pretty good questions, but I hope you guys are doing well. We as a ministry miss you guys, and we're hoping that you guys are doing well in school. You guys are staying healthy, and we're really looking forward to seeing you guys again, and really looking forward to meeting up again in church. But hey guys, we miss you. We love you guys. Stay safe, and peace.